Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we are going to be going over the brand new YSO update, or actually updates, because I didn't go over this one either. So we're just quickly going to be reading through what changed in these updates. So firstly, change the lighting in Skybox back to normal, increase tire smoke, fix more decal errors around the map, fix the skip Halloween game pass not rewarding the vehicle if purchased outside of the game, added a new code for 2,000 likes, thank you, redeemed 2k likes for 40k in-game cash, greatly increased fuel consumption. So with this greatly increased fuel consumption, I think that was actually a really good change, because the fuel consumption was really low and you never really actually had to fill up your cars, so it kind of took away a bit of the realism to the game. But you know, added car customization system, which is really what we're here for, plus car tuning game pass. It's not complete yet, this is just phase one. Steering can also be tuned. Added new drift track, we're gonna have to check that out. Actually removed ragdoll, it will be reworked. It caused a lot of collision problems. Fixed player-to-player collisions not being disabled. No more unwanted collisions while driving. Reduce the tire smoke. Fix the issue with the Halloween event skip game pass. Reduce fuel consumption. Optimize more map reason converting unions to mesh parts. Fixed more road line decals. So let's quickly get into this. Let's quickly get into this update. Sorry. I guess the first thing we're gonna do is redeem the code. 2k likes, so it's still valid and it still gives you 40k. So we're gonna go check out the car customization quickly, and I should be car tuning. It's 69 Robux. I don't even know if I have. Oh, I have no more Robux, so we're gonna might have to change that. Quick cold start there, but I might have to buy Robux, you know, because I might need that car tuning game pass. But hold up, I think if we go in here, we should be able to tune our cars in, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, okay, we got a suspension. Okay, so front. So this is what the game pass does with, like, you could do spacers, camber, and a bunch of other stuff, which is super cool, but at least I could lower the height with no game pass. So actually lower this thing a good amount. Okay, and then we'll confirm that, and then we'll go to the rear and lower that too, about there. And then we can actually check out steering. So we need the game pass for this, so I'm actually not going to be checking out steering, but this is actually super cool. Now you can change a bunch of different things on your cars, so that's really cool actually. I don't think it really changes the way the car handles, which is fine of course, but it's actually super cool new addition. And it looks like the tire smoke is definitely a lot more now, and so is the fuel consumption. So we're actually gonna have to fill up our cars more often, which is good but also not good, because fuel in this game is super expensive, especially if you're buying like the good type of fuel to drift and stuff. You're probably going broke fairly quickly because it's super expensive, like just like in real life. So I mean, of course it's a nice realism effect, but I feel like we are gonna go broke very quickly if you buy gas like regularly. So I think it's kind of like a win-lose situation, because as you guys can see, I was on a full tank and I'm already at 92% and I've barely driven my car. So, you know, that might not be too good. So I think I'm just gonna have to start running this thing on 87 so that I don't completely go broke. I might not be able to drift on 87, but at least, you know, I won't go broke. But I want to go see how much the good gas is, or the best gas is for full tank. Wait, actually, let's get a car that doesn't have that good gas. I don't think I put it in. What car did I not put in? This for sure. So let's go see if it would start. Okay, there we go. Yeah, no, I definitely, oh my god, I just jumped out of the car. Yeah, no, I definitely didn't put it in this car, I don't think. Because it does not slide very easily at all. If I go here, press interact. So we could empty tank. And then nitro. Wait, how much fuel? We'll do actually a full tank. And see how much it is for a full. Oh my god. I'm actually gonna go broke. Holy. It's probably gonna be like $3 grand for the whole tank, which is a lot if you're refueling, if you're gonna be refueling your cars this often. But I actually want to go check out this drift track after. I honestly have no clue where it is. Okay, I didn't even fill it to the max, which is whatever. Oh, I did fill it to the max. Never mind. But I don't even know where this drift track is. So I don't know if it's on like the outskirts of the map or if it's on the inside of the map somewhere. This car is not very good for drifting, so we'll get my M5, and I guess I'll just go look around for it because honestly I have no clue where this thing is, but I could probably like ask in chat or whatever. Alright guys, so I finally figured out where this drift track is. So I'm gonna get in my favorite drift car out of all the cars that I own, and we're gonna head over there quickly. So basically how you get there is you turn, I forgot to mention this before, but you turn left from the dealership, you go past the gas station there, and it's actually just right behind this building. You can kind of see it. So you kind of have to go behind here. But the thing here is like kind of broken. It's like you could walk through it, so it's it's pretty broken. I don't actually know like what happened, but you could walk through it. So that's just something that they have to fix. Like the lines of the parking spaces, they fixed that, but you could still like kind of go through the ground. So like this you can't, but this you can go through some parts. But let's get on this drift track and actually test it out because it looks pretty good from what I see so far. I actually like drifting in manual with traction control off. For me, that's the best way to drift because you can clutch kick and stuff, so you could like slide out the car easily. Because for me, the parking brake in this game is a little hard to use, so I just like clutch kicking because it's easier. Basically what that is you pull in the clutch, so you hold shift, you rev the car up, you let go of the shift, and you turn the wheel whichever way you want to go basically, and then you like counter steer or whatever. It's just basic drifting stuff. But this track I will say is a little hard to drift on because it's a little tight, and I still have to kind of like get used to the drifting in this game. But it is pretty cool that they made a drift track, so there's an actual spot that you could drift around in the game. Because in my opinion, the drifting in this game is really, really nice. So this is actually super cool in this new area of the map. But yeah, like I said, it's a little bit hard to drift, but it's pretty cool. And it's also a lot nicer than drifting before because you could see your tire smoke. So it's just kind of more cool drifting the car around. But you definitely have to be careful how much power you give the car because they can slip out super easily, I find, in this game. But the actual drifting physics in this game I find are really nice. But yeah, the parking brake, in my opinion, is a little weird to use. Like here I'll try and use it and see if I like it better than the clutch kicking, which I actually might because it's not too bad. But the camera angles in this game are super cool also, because this is me like not holding my mouse at all. I'm using both my hands on my keyboard because the parking brake is P, and I don't think you could actually change the keybinds in this game yet, at least. So I'm using two hands, and it might actually be better than the clutch kicking, but I find the parking brake is a little weird. But the camera angles, like I was saying, are cool. But I think that's basically all that these updates had to offer. Let me know in the comments if you guys want to see more videos on YSO. But that's it for this video. Peace out. See you guys in the next one.